G'day, I'm Mick from TJF Photography and welcome to the third video from our 2024 US and Canadian trip. So come along and cruise with us along Alaska's Inside Passage from Vancouver to Anchorage, where the scenery will leave you astounded for the next 7 days. Video, we set sail out of Vancouver on the Princess Cruises Line Royal Princess. We're at sea for the first day before tying up at our first port of call. We disembark the ship and wander around the salmon capital of the world. But before we set sail, I'll take you for a quick tour of the Royal Princess. Royal Princess debuted in 2013. It went into dry dock for an extensive renovation in December of 2018. The ship also sails to Australia, New Zealand, Alaska, Mexican Riviera, Hawaii and the South Pacific. Currently it's on its way to Sydney, Australia for its summer touring season. Last time I looked it was in New Zealand, so it won't be next couple of days, it'll be in Sydney. The Royal Princess is a large cruise ship with a length of 330 metres and a width of about 36 metres. It has a maximum capacity of about 3,500 passengers. But having cruised on the Royal Princess, we didn't think the crowds were really an issue. We had the balcony suite, which was very comfortable. Not overly large in size, but was large enough for us. The bed was very comfortable. Quite good actually, we both slept well. Our dining experiences at night were nothing short of 5-star. This included the wait staff and the food. Our waiter and drinks waiter were perfect. They were that good we asked to be seated in their area every night. You have to pre-book a dining reservation, the time I should say, for every meal, otherwise you could miss out on a table. So come along and cruise with us along Alaska's Inside Passage from Vancouver to Anchorage.
After leaving Vancouver, we're at sea for day one of our cruise. Our first port of call is Alaska's most southeastern major settlement, Ketchikan. The city's population is about 8,200. with downtown Ketchikan also being a National Historic Landmark District. It's named after Ketchikan Creek, which flows through the town. Ketchikan also became known as Alaska's first city due to its position at the southern tip of the Inside Passage, connecting the Gulf of Alaska and Puget Sound. The only thing that's in trouble here today is a salmon. It looks like the seal is playing with its food. The infamous Creek Street is near the mouth of the Ketchikan Creek. It earned its infamy during the first half of the 20th century as a red light district, with brothels aligned on either side of the creek. Ketchikan's economy is based upon government services, tourism and commercial fishing, with Ketchikan being dubbed the salmon capital of the world. Ketchikan Creek hampered easy development to the south, and the high, steep, rock-solid Knob Hill blocked development to the north. For many years, the locals would simply climb up and over the hill or boated around it. Some negotiated a rough boardwalk, clinging to the steep seaward side. In 1900, the council commissioned the construction of a boardwalk around Knob Hill. 10 years later, it was widened to allow carts and cars. Only in August 1953, construction began to go through Knob Hill. So in a little over a year later, November 1954, cars, trucks and pedestrians were able to actually go through Knob Hill. Ripley's, believe it or not, has declared that this is the only tunnel in the world which can be driven over, around and through. Ketchikan has the world's largest collection of standing totem poles, found at 4 major locations throughout the city. Ketchikan's economy receives a big boost with a large number of tourists visiting, both by air and sea, due to its popularity as a cruise ship stop. Ketchikan Harbour sees about 40 different cruise ships making more than 500 stops in the harbour and bringing more than 1 million visitors to Ketchikan. The day we visited saw 4 cruise ships at anchor or tied up at the wharves. Well, I hope you enjoyed the third video from Vancouver to Ketchikan. Our next video will be from Ketchikan to Juneau and Skagway. The scenery just improves from Ketchikan all the way through to Whittier, which is near Anchorage. So the next video will be coming out in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks for watching.